Hi there, it's John Bice with eXp Real Estate and the Florida for Boomers Network here in absolutely beautiful Sarasota, Florida. A little overcast today, but it made it a little cooler. And I'd like to give you guys the temperature updates for our area. 71 degrees, March, amazing. So, hey, if you found me here on YouTube, we market heavily to people relocating to Florida, especially baby boomers. So if you're looking for consistent information about homes for sale, how to do new construction, where do I start? How do I get there? What's the process? Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. We put out information 2 to 3 days a week about these very topics. We're here to be a complete resource for you and help you with this whole relocation process. I know it can seem overwhelming. I have people all the time. We've been on our home for 30 years. We're in the Northeast. What do we do with our stuff? What do we bring? We'll cover all of that because I talk to people every single day about those very topics. So hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Is it the right time to sell your home, especially here in the Sarasota Lakewood Ranch area, Manatee and Sarasota counties? Most of you have contacted me through Florida for Boomers about Lakewood Ranch. So Manatee County encompasses about 2/3 of Lakewood Ranch. Technically, Lakewood Ranch is in the city of Bradenton, but it's called Lakewood Ranch. You address your envelopes, Lakewood Ranch. There's 3 zip codes in Lakewood Ranch. So very important to know. And I get the question from people every week, is it the right time for me to sell? Is this a good time? Interest rates are so high. What are people doing? Well, let's talk about that. Okay. So our mortgage rates in the past year had reached a 23-year high at 7.79%. So it had really tightened up the market. It priced a lot of people completely out of the market and things slowed. And what we saw was that people that would normally be in their house 5 years and looking to downsize, upsize, relocate said, nope, I've got a mortgage at 2.75 and I am not buying a home at 7.79%. So our inventory, even after COVID, went even lower. So we had virtually no resale market. Everybody moved to new construction. The new construction people got bombarded and couldn't keep up. And so the trend has kind of made its way all the way around. The builders are caught up. They now have inventory. Our inventory level is actually up to 3.3 months, which 6 months of inventory is considered to be normal. But we were down under 2 months of inventory for a very, very long time. So interest rate back down. That is helping the market. If you are a seller in the Sarasota area, our inventory is still at 3.3 months. There's tons of buyers out there, and 60% of our market is cash. So they don't care if interest rates are at 41%. They're cash. They're ready to go. They want to move here. They're either a snowbird, they've retired and they're relocating to Florida, whatever it is. We've got tons of buyers looking for homes. So great amount of buyers, not a lot of inventory, and interest rates are down. That really, really helps us in that with low inventory, you don't have as much competition. I did inventory. I did a listing presentation this week with a couple that are moving into a independent retirement community, and there were no houses on the market in their community. There were no pending sales in their community. So they'll be it. If somebody wants to get into that beautiful community that they live in, an area called Osprey, which is Venice, Nokomis, Osprey, if somebody wants to get into that community, they are it. They're the only house on the market. So you think there might be some competition for that particular property? Absolutely, there will be. So that's a great time to sell when your own competition is very, very low when you're selling your house. That's a great opportunity. Um, More buyers. So as interest rate continues to come down, we'll have more buyers entering the market saying, hey, now I can afford a house. I'm sick of paying $3,000 a month in rent in a 2-bedroom apartment. I want to put that towards a home and get out and buy something. They're seeing that interest rates are coming down. We'll hope that they continue to. We're in that 6.5 area right now as I'm making this video. It may be different by the time you see this, but right now we're at 6.5%. My first home, by the way, was at 9.25%. Okay. Early 90s, I bought a house. So, and didn't even think about it. It was like, where do I sign? Here we go. So, we had that years of being in the 2 and 3 percentile area. So people are, hearing 6 and they just think that's the world's coming to an end. Okay. So, more buyers, good thing for you. If you do not have a place where you're already moving to, that also creates competition for you on the buying side. So even more of an incentive to sell now, less competition in your area, less competition for you moving forward as a buyer. So it's a plus, win-win, as we like to say. When there's less competition, you don't have to work as hard at getting your home sold. If there's just, let me use that house where I went this week. If there's 6 other houses on the market in their community or right around them, that's comparable in size, comparable in price, then that's 6 homes that buyers are going to go look at. But if buyers have targeted that area, this is where we want to be. We're within 10 to 15 minutes of the beach. We love the area. It's not too congested. It's a gated community. It doesn't have CDD fees. And they're the only ones sitting there. What's going to happen? But if there's, let's just say, just in their community, if there's 3 or 4 other homes, then they're going to look at every single one of those. And they've got things to consider. Well, that garage was a little bit bigger. That pool was a little larger. This was a little bit more updated. All of those things that compare to your home and the price of your home as well. So low inventory, good thing when you are selling. Absolutely. Sellers, in other words, you're beating the rush of new buyers coming to the market, but with the ones that are presently in the market, you're kind of it competition wise. All right. So that is a great thing. And my last point, people are starting to get back in that market because of personal reasons. As you know, I deal with a lot of baby boomers who have retired, and I deal with a lot of seniors who are getting to the point where they are going to need help. And they're looking at communities. We have tons of retirement communities where they move in, it's independent living. It's like they have a condo as opposed to a single family home. But if they need care, it is there like that. They are in there. And the great thing about it, I do so many of these people. If you've heard that song, Toby Keith, of course, passed away, Don't Let the Old Man In. Well, that's what happens to these people because they get into this routine of getting up, sitting down in a chair, turning the TV on, and not having a lot of activity, especially if their spouse has passed. They get into a routine and things, especially here, start slowing down. Physically, they start slowing down. And they need that interaction when they're talking to people, moving around, social activities, and not just hanging out. So a lot of my clients that are selling are these people that are saying, yep, it's time for us to get over there where we need some help. And we're going to transition now while we're still good and healthy and we can enjoy all the activities. Some of these communities are amazing. I mean, they have full-time activity directors there. They got clubs, they do day trips, they have all kinds of stuff going on. It's just as if you're transitioning from a single family home into a condo. So I have a lot of those. People decide they get down here and maybe they're aging and they want to get back closer to kids and grandkids that are in the north or wherever they may be. They've decided that the kids aren't going to come down here more than once, maybe twice a year, because they have jobs and they have kids and they can't just pack up everything and come down here and stay. Obviously, they're not going to stay for months at a time. So a lot of folks get down here, like it, but they decide they want to be closer to family. So that's personal reasons that people are selling homes. My particular neighborhood is that way. Palm Air was developed in the mid 80s primarily. And you have people in here that have owned since the mid 80s. It used to be known as where old people's parents live. Okay. And now it's turning over. Right around the corner from me, there's, I think, 4 houses over there, young families that have moved in because the lots are a little bit bigger. The houses are a little bit bigger. There's no CDD fee, great school district. So those type of things are happening too. So we're seeing those people sell. If you have a parent, a grandparent that's here and wants to sell their home, I've got every resource for them to help them. Movers, estate sale people, donation people, handymen, whatever it is. Just like the people this week, they had their mindset. They were going to do all these improvements before they put their home on the market. And I told them, I'm like, okay, your home will look better, but it's not going to get you another $100,000 in value. Let's do this. Let's get it cleaned up. Let's get it decluttered, and let's get it on the market. That's the best way to go. A lot of them want to replace carpet. We don't have one piece of carpet in our whole entire house. So don't spend a bunch of money to go replace carpet, because the next people are either going to come in and go, I don't want to live on their carpet. I hate the color of their carpet. I hate the style of their carpet. I think that carpet is cheap. Whatever it is, they're going to get rid of it. So why waste the money on doing things like that? So that's what I do. I help you get your home evaluated. How much equity do you have in your house? I said that to the couple the other day. They said, what do you mean equity? I said, how much equity do you have? Do you have a mortgage? No. Okay, well, let's figure this out. Let's do a estimated sheet on what you're going to walk away with. They'd never heard of that, never thought of that before. After all expenses, this is what you're going to net. And to say that they were standing there, sitting there like that, they had no clue. So I can do that for you. Anyway, I hope you found this useful. Hit that subscription notification and the bell there so you'll know when I put out these videos about buying, selling, investing, what's happening in the real estate market in Sarasota, Lakewood Ranch, Welland Park, North River Ranch, wherever it is in our area, I can help you. Okay. I look forward to hearing from you. You can reach me literally 7 days a week. You can respond to this video. I don't answer negative stuff, but I will answer a question. It's best if you look me up and give me a call. I can't possibly read all the responses that come in on some of these videos. Some I get none on, some I get a lot. So it's best if you just look me up and find me on whatever social media and give me a call. Shoot me an email. Send me your email address or phone number and I'll call you. All right. I'm here to be a resource for you. I hope you have a great rest of your week. I hope to hear from you soon. God bless you, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.